Well, boys, that looks like it's that for Tik Talk. I don't really know where more we can go with meat and broccoli. Right, boys. So now we have another new segment for this week, which is some exciting shit. This segment is leading on actually pretty nicely from Tik Talk. This is called Surely You've Seen This. So this is the section where I'm going to ask you boys to describe some stuff you've seen this week. And then we'll have a little talk about it. It hasn't necessarily got to be something you've seen this week in one of the sections, but in the other one, it's not really going to be relevant if it's not. So, I'm going to go to you first, Connor, and we are going to start leading nicely from TikTok, as I said, with screen time. So, I need you, and I've asked you boys this briefly in advance, so hopefully you've had time to think about it a little bit.
Oopsie.
I need you to describe to us, boys, something that you've seen, whether it be this week, whether it be this year, whatever, a series, a TV show, a video, ideally a series or like a film or whatever. You have 30 seconds, which I'm going to time right here to describe it. And we then need to guess what it is and have a little chat, if it leads on to a chat. You know what I'm saying? All right. Are you ready? Have you got something in your head, first of all?
Yeah, I have something.
Is it relevant to right now?
Yeah, and I watched it this week, yeah.
Oh, damn. All right, then. Ready? Moxie, are you ready considering this? All right, I'm about to give you 30 seconds. Starting 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so I actually did start a new series this week, which is an animated series on Netflix. Obviously, I can't say the name. Fuck. Okay. So it's about a woman who works for the government, but specifically the dark side of the government. It's like a comedy in a kind of a similar style to Rick and Morty.
10 seconds.
And it's about all the conspiracies, basically, that they're all true, and she works for the government department that controls them.
Okay.
And that's pretty much the gist of it.
Damn, that was bang on 30 seconds. Whoa.
Was it?
You planned this shit. Well, 0.28, but we'll let you slide with that one.
Nice going.
I
have no idea what it is.
I didn't really describe it well at all. I think it's new.
So you said it's animated, right?
Yeah, it's animated.
And is it like on one of those like trending things?
I think that's probably how I saw it, yeah.
Damn, I'm stumped. I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
What's this series?
So the series is called Inside Job.
Inside Job.
It's on Netflix, yeah?
It's on Netflix, yeah.
And it's about like a conspiracy.
So it's basically about like the conspiracy department of the government. So shit like they have a Sasquatch walking about.
Bro,
that sounds like Liam's show.
Yo, have you ever seen Finding Bigfoot?
Yeah, no. Maybe.
That series is crazy, bro. That is honestly. Carry on, then we're gonna get into Bigfoot, bro.
Yeah. Well, no, this is what it is. It's all about like. So the episode I just watched was about them faking the moon landing.
Oh shit!
Stanley Kubrick did it.
Yeah. So and there's loads of little references about. So, for example, they drink in an Irish pub called McUltras. There's a really famous American conspiracy called MC Ultra, which is about mind control and the CIA. Yeah.
That actually happened though.
Yeah, that's
like genuine.
Well, they
did try.
Yeah, did it?
They tried.
Yeah.
They tried before.
Charles Manson might have been a subject under that, and that's
why
I
think
they kind of went nuts.
What is it they used? LSD?
Yeah, LSD.
I think it was LSD.
And that's why it was a hippie commune that you managed to get into, because hippies love that LSD.
No,
apparently can't confirm.
No, genuine. They did try it, but whether they tried again, like they tried it didn't work, or did it?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a question.
But there's a lot of like serial killers around that time that are like there's like they were in certain prisons where certain things happened, and it seemed to just create this fucking generation of maniacs in America.
Generational maniacs. That's a nice way of putting it. For a bad way, you worded that well. What's the best one you've seen, conspiracy wise?
The best one I've seen.
What's the conspiracy that intrigues you most?
That's tough.
That is tough, right?
I used to listen to. There is another podcast called Those Conspiracy Guys, which is it's like an Irish dude and a couple of his friends. They talk about conspiracies, but for like 5 hours a pop, fucking ages.
Please come on the show.
Yeah, please come on the show.
We have camera battery now.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a favourite. I wouldn't say there's only like one that I specifically subscribe to in terms of theories. I think a lot of maybe there's a Russian one called Dyatlov Pass.
Dyatlov Pass?
Yeah, Dyatlov is a place in Siberia.
Alright.
And it's to do with these people that kind of and this is like something that's happened similar to the one that we had in the Halloween episode.
I think it was mentioned on the Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Which is quite interesting, but that's only because, well, part of my study Russian for my degree, so I'm a bit of a Russophile. It's kind of interesting to me.
A Russophile, that's a good word.
Nice. Yeah, that's a word there. Yes, yeah.
I like it.
You can have a Russophile, Slavophile. Yeah. terms we throw around regularly in our degree. No, we don't. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously like Bush did 9/11 is one that interests me, but I find it disrespectful to all the people that died, so I don't tend to subscribe to it because I just think, do you know what, it's too fresh.
And also with that one, I feel like it is a bit both. Like they may have known about it. Like it wasn't Bush, but they may have known about it earlier.
Yeah, they didn't necessarily stop it. Yeah, I don't know. But 9/11, I just find it a bit disrespectful to all the people that died. Because I mean, 20th anniversary this year.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Literally coming up. Yeah, 20 years and 2 months.
No, bro. All right, then let me ask you a question. That's always fascinated me. Bigfoot, is it real? Don't tell me no. Fact.
I mean, there's a lot of big monkeys out there, man.
Do you know what it'd be though? I've invested far too much time, right?
Do you believe it?
Nah, I don't. But I've invested far too much time watching Bigfoot conspiracies, right? And like how they like they genuinely, bro. I watched a series like they did one on Discovery like this year, like called like Expedition Bigfoot, I think. And the way they go into it, the first series, as soon as they could almost conveniently have some sort of evidence, their drone sort of breaks.
Yeah, well, this is like the ghost. Like it always happens.
Yeah,
this is what always
but
happens.
listen to this. This is the crazy bit. But the second one, I don't even know if I can word it properly. They are adamant. So basically, Bigfoot's got some sort of telepathic connection with other multiverses.
Wow, what?
Yeah, bro. And Bigfoot is able to essentially Rick and Morty around the place. And as soon as he realizes people are about, he scares them off or zaps himself into somewhere else.
Yeah, that's clutching at straws.
That's all I'm saying.
That's
right?
capo,
Nah,
bro.
that's facts, bro.
that is Al
No,
Capone.
Sure, Bigfoot's real.
No,
bro, he's not multiversing out this
tell me
motherfucker.
something.
What about
right?
the Yeti then? Is the Yeti the same? Because the Yeti to me, in my head, is just Bigfoot in the snow. Just got a little bit white because of the snow. Like polar bears.
Yeah.
Maybe a polar bear.
Maybe. Have
they got any actual legit evidence of Bigfoot or Yeti? Like, is there no? But there's no legit
It's
evidence.
like the Loch Ness monster. There was some new footage came out this week about the Loch Ness monster.
No
and you look
shit.
at it, and it just doesn't look really like anything.
What is it? I'm going to look at this right now. We can get up on the screen. New footage of Loch Ness monster.
A drone flew over Loch Ness and like filmed like maybe not that far from the shore, and you can see this big kind of had no shape in the water, but like it could be a log, it could be like a big rock. It doesn't confirm anything.
To be fair, my favorite conspiracies are usually monster-based ones.
Oh, is this the image?
Yeah, that might have been it.
That sort of looks like a shark.
Yeah, I mean, it could just be like a big fish. Another thing is Loch Ness is so inexplicably deep. You can't get down to the bottom. It's too murky, you can't see. Which is like one of the reasons why they're like, oh, is there something there?
Isn't that why the ocean's scary, though? Like, you know the film The Megalodon? It's a Megalodon.
He's a Megalodon.
And Jason Statham, like, low-key himself, just defeats the Meg.
Yeah.
Bro, the logic, I don't know, I haven't researched it at all, yeah? But you know the logic behind that? Or not the logic, but like the pitch, like the concept is what I'm looking for. The concept behind that, right? Of like, they go below the Mariana Trench and they don't, because they've not discovered the ocean.
Yeah.
What's actually below there?
Well, do you know how much of the ocean we've
7% is it? Or 8%?
Yeah. Like, I thought it was about 5.
And well, megalodons were real.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the fact that they might be deeper really isn't that much of a stretch.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, isn't that like, that's the thing about it, like the unknown. Like, you know, if there was a way of like going beneath that. I've seen the Meg, bro. I'm not trying to tangle with that. Have you seen that thing? Sorry, they reckon they can now genetically engineer dinosaurs.
Yeah, well, they have. Oh, wait, no. I'm thinking of
Jurassic
Park.
Park.
Jurassic Park.
There's literally like
No, I haven't seen that thing.
Yo, they have. Bro, Jurassic
Chris
Park
Pratt was there. Do you not remember?
There's 6 films saying why they shouldn't do that. And apparently, like, they're literally on the verge of, like...
No, I'm behind it. Get those motherfuckers back on here.
T-Rex, go on in.
Just make one. Just make one.
See how
what
it be.
could happen. I don't think... Do you reckon one T-Rex could beat all of humanity? I don't think like that.
Single-handed. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Get King Kong out.
Hey, stick him in the valleys, bet.
Yeah, bro. Oh, imagine that.
I'll tell you what, T-Rex. They're going to be 3 sounds.
Me and you.
You hitting the floor, the ambulance hitting 90 on the A470.
Bro, imagine that, though. Like, imagine they actually did that.
Yeah,
Or
that's wild.
better still, imagine this. Imagine you wake up tomorrow morning, right?
And there's
Go
a dinosaur in your bedroom.
Depends on what it was.
Well, what would you have a preference? What dinosaur you'd want?
Yeah, well, you don't want one that's going to eat you, do you?
A
You want
velociraptor.
like a nice triceratops.
What's the one Chris Pratt has? Raptors, right?
Yeah,
Velociraptor,
but they will eat you.
They will
Nah,
eat you.
bro, I'll get that bond. You know what I'm saying?
What?
I'm
Within 5 seconds that it takes for them to kill you.
Do the
From
little,
birth.
what does he does? Is that like kind of weird Jedi shit?
Dun, 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 dun,
What's it
dun.
called?
That's
Blue.
Harry Potter.
No blue.
Nah, but bro, imagine this now. Let me set the scene for you boys. You wake up in the morning, right? You've got a cup of tea. You might have a bit of hangover, whatever. It's weekend, right? You just wake up next morning.
Oh, give me a minute, Triceratops. Jesus Christ.
Bro, it's got
Oh,
nothing
my
to do
head.
with dinosaurs. You turn on BBC News, yeah? And then they're like, yo, we found a Bigfoot. How happy would that make you? Like, wouldn't that make you feel... To me, that would be like...
Not very happy.
I mean,
It wouldn't change it... bro, that would make my day.
genuinely, a Bigfoot really doesn't change my outlook on Earth.
No, but wouldn't that be cool? Like, if after all of
That'd
the
be
time,
cool.
they
I'd-
know...
but-
like, that's nice.
But it's like there are gorillas, monkeys, all that sort of stuff. It's just a big one that can walk.
Yeah, bro, exactly.
Bipedal. Yeah.
Have you heard the Sasquatch call? Have you?
Well, no, because it doesn't exist.
Yeah, bro, Bobo. Shout out
You've
Bobo.
already done this on a
Yeah,
pod
no,
as
I'm
well.
not gonna do it
I
again.
remember this.
Yeah, but bro, that would make me. Or they said we found the Loch Ness monster. This motherfucker real, bro.
But I think
I could take a dive in Loch Ness.
I'd get up.
I was
My
diving in Loch Ness.
KMS.
No, I'd get up and I'd be like, that's cool. And that would kind of be it.
You wouldn't
To me-
care.
It doesn't really affect me. They find
Obviously.
new animals all the time.
Like these mythical creatures, if they were like in abundance, it would just be a normal animal, wouldn't it?
What if they said we found a unicorn?
Fact.
That's cool.
It's just got a horn on
Okay.
it.
Yeah, but
It's a horse with a
It's
horn.
just a rhinoceros, basically.
boys, right?
Oh,
Don't
if they
crush
did,
my dreams, boys.
if they
right?
did
If I
have a
see
minotaur though in a big fucking maze,
That would be wild.
I'd get behind that.
What's a minotaur?
half man, half bull.
man, half bull.
Half
with a
bull.
big, with a big
Like-
axe.
Like Mr.
Torso-
Tumblers. Is that
torso
Mr. like
of a
Mr.
bull,
Tumblers off
body of
fucking
a man.
Narnia?
no,
No,
that's
he's
a
a-
fawn.
That's a fawn.
Yeah.
He's goat.
Just see James McAvoy,
Goat
half James McAvoy,
Yeah, I always thought
half
it was
horse.
James. What if we found James McAvoy?
As a
We'd get him on the pod.
What if you
Yeah.
woke up one morning hungover and James McAvoy was there?
turned into Mr. Tumblers full
I'd love
time.
that actually. I'd
Yo,
be more.
I'd
I'd be
get-
more
yeah, I'd
excited
get
if James.
What
McAvoy
about if
was
there was like a real Skull Island? Like, you know that concept about Skull Island?
Yeah, that would interest me more.
Yeah,
As
but
it's
that,
a like location and that you can like.
And King Kong's living on it.
Yeah, that
That'd
would
be pretty
interest me
crazy.
more. Or no, I'd shit myself. I'd be worried.
Yeah, dude.
well, that's just a humongous monkey, so that is
a big-
impressive.
Have you
That's
seen the new
Like
King
Bigfoot.
Kong? Like that when we fight Godzilla.
No.
Disappointment of the year. Fight scenes, class. What are we saying, up, bro? We stayed up for the drop of that, bro. Do you remember we
You
did?
stayed up for
Yo,
the drop.
those
We stayed up
fight
for that film
scenes.
to drop. We stayed up all night. We ordered a Papa John's because it was the King Kong and Godzilla like special box, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We didn't even get Papa John's. No, yeah, we did. We did get Papa John's. We had the box. The pizza wasn't great, but like, not the
It's 'cause it's
point.
Papa John's.
Waited up till 12.
Sorry, not.
Paid. How much did we
Please
pay for?
don't
Like
sue me.
20 quid. We paid something mad for the film. Watched the film. Disappointed. Fight scenes were crazy.
Who wins?
Can we?
Oh
say?
no, don't do that.
Are there no winners?
Don't do that.
Can we like give a spoiler
You
alert?
can tell me off camera.
They both win.
Friendship wins in the end.
Love and friendship forever. That's some Charles
Is
Manson
Millie
quote.
Bobby Brown in that?
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer and thinking that's a weird person to have in that film.
Who else is in it? I can't even
The
remember.
guy from True Blood, the tall blonde one.
The
I
first
forget
movie's
his
got
name.
loads in it. Like the first, like Skull Island.
He does Tarzan as well.
Alexander Skarsgård.
Yeah, the the detective, the FBI guy from Wolf of Wall Street, isn't it?
Fact.
Oh, I know who you mean, but I don't know his name.
Can't really think of anyone else.
That's it.
Oh, imagine they brought Sam Jackson back for it.
From the dead.
That I would watch. That I would watch.
Alright, Moxie, let's move on from fucking King Kong. I'm gonna give you 30 seconds.
Oh shit, we're still
Yeah,
doing this,
dude.
are we?
The thing is, this all came from Connor's series. Right? I'm gonna give you 30 seconds. You need to describe to me a series, or well, whatever you. Ideally, a series that's pretty relevant right now that you've seen, and we're gonna have a little talk about it. Are you ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, bam.
Right, this series is a religious love fest. Very charismatic priest comes onto a very remote island. I feel like Connor knows it already.
No, maybe I don't.
And this man, he seems lovely, he seems great, but he's hiding something.
10 seconds.
What could it be? And it's all about grief. However, it ties in with the overarching story very well.
5 more seconds. You got time.
5 seconds, right? Well,
3.
lots of shit happens. It's fabulous.
Nice. Yo, you know what you sounded like then? Any trailer from like back in the day where they're like, no, I'm nominated for 5-time Academy Awards. A man must come to his senses. Like that type of vibe.
The winner at the Cannes Film Festival 1999. Brought to you by Miramax Films. I probably shouldn't say that company, as it's affiliated to the big Weinstein.
Yeah. Boo.
Boo to that, man.
Con, do you know what Tom is talking about? I think I do.
I've got 2 ideas.
Go.
I know there's one. There's a film, maybe is it maybe a series on Amazon about an affair between maybe a priest and a woman. It's not this one, but
I like where your mind's going. However,
I think that is the series. Okay, maybe it's not that one. It's not the one. Oh, it's not the. Fuck, what's his name? No, I can't remember his name. I think I know what this series is, and I can picture him. And he's in The Gentleman. He plays the coach. What's his name? He's in something about a priest.
Oh,
Or is it
you're
Christian
right,
Bale?
whoa, that's
You don't come near me, son. That guy.
Yeah.
that's Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
Yeah,
That
he's
is
not in
Colin
it.
Farrell.
Is Colin Farrell not anything?
He's
about
playing
priest,
Penguin
right?
in the new Batman film, by the way.
Is he?
Have
Yeah,
you seen-
that's him under the makeup.
The makeup looks incredible.
No way.
Hey, calm down, sweetheart. He's doing his best
Oh,
Robert
so
De
it's
Niro
not
impression.
That's Colin Farrell.
Yeah, you can tell.
Is it Christian Bale? Is Christian Bale in it?
No,
Who's doing a thing about a priest?
He was thinking
Have I
Batman.
dreamt
it's a
this?
Netflix show.
Okay, in which case, no.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know
no.
what it is.
I think I do
You
know because I think I've recently seen him. We've talked about this before, I think,
We
right?
might have. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I've seen this before. Are you talking about Midnight Mass?
Yes, I am.
You are talking about Midnight Mass. Have you seen this?
No.
Yo, it's a really cool, bro. The thing I found with it, because I watched it with my mum and dad.
Oh, you did watch it?
Yeah,
didn't
I
you?
liked it. It took us a long. I mean, I felt like it was dragged out as shit.
Bro, it's so talky.
Yeah.
Like it's
Very-
good. Like
Very
the concept's
monologue-y.
good, and it's like but Jesus Christ, they go on.
Dude,
The
yeah.
monologues in it.
It's it's complete, like mostly monologues. Like concept's pretty cool, but then as soon as you find out what's going on, I was a bit like,
Yeah. The thing is, are the people the worst thing, or is this because the priest has great intentions? However, a lot of the townspeople,
It's called Midnight Mass.
yeah, a lot of the townspeople are like overly religious, like to the fact of being like
Cult.
uncivil, culty.
Oh, okay. No, so I'm slightly distracted. I'm trying to work out what this is that I've seen. There's a film called The Priest.
Oh, that was with bloody Paul Bettany.
Yeah, except this is an Indian film.
okay,
Which
that-
came out on the
right.
11th of March this year.
What did you think of it though? Did you like Midnight Mass?
I did to an extent.
Yeah.
It was, like I said, the concept was very good. I like the sort of monster they were going for because you don't really get that sort of take on it,
Yeah.
and the sort of fact that, well, how far would you go, like for your religion, and like how can you find comfort in grief in what, like things have happened in your life? Is religion like that sort of way, or are there other ways of doing it? But Jesus Christ, it was talky.
Yeah, but they long-wind the shit out of it, bro.
Basically, we'll spoil it.
Yeah. Spoiler alert if you've not seen
The
it.
priest thing goes on this voyage of discovery. He's old. He's got dementia.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to Jerusalem.
I think so.
Yeah, somewhere like that. Ends up getting lost in the fire. He comes upon what he thinks is an angel in a cave.
He thinks.
Gives him youth.
Mm.
So he brings the angel back to his, like, it's a very remote island.
Yeah.
Isn't there something like 90 odd people living on this island?
Yeah.
Or
And, like,
200
that-
people,
that-
some shit like that.
That's something that's very cool because it's based in the modern day. However, because you're on the island, you feel like it's the 70s,
Yeah, yeah.
60s.
It's
something
remote
like
as
that.
shit, bro.
Okay. I like it. I like the setting.
It's
Yeah.
a cool concept.
And it turns out it's a vampire.
Whoa.
Yeah,
hang
dude.
On a minute. Hang
Yeah.
on a minute.
So the concept itself is very cool.
So does he become a vampire?
I don't
Is
want
that how
that.
they gave him youth?
Yeah.
With
Well,
the blood.
and that's
So he's going onto the island. He wants to help everyone because he like sees that, and everyone's
Yeah.
ailments are like, because they've run down people. You know, they've been through a lot in life.
Yeah.
So the vampire's blood is like, how do you say, like cleansing them, like, you know,
Yeah.
it's sort of making them better, their ailments better, all that sort of stuff. However, is it worth it, or are there like other ways of getting through grief? Is like the kind of ultimate like topic.
yeah.
innit?
I
What'd
watched
you th- what'd
another
you
film that's similar to this with
What?
Michael Sheen in it,
Really?
and I'm gonna have to look it up.
What do you think of that woman? You know the woman who's like the leader of the church. She knows exactly what's going on from outside, but you just hate her as a character. The lady who's like, they
that's the
can't come in here because they're not cleansed. Like all that.
yeah,
shit,
that
like.
was the thing. She was a bit over. That was the thing. The performances were good. However, the material they gave, like they were working with was over the top. A lot of it was good, but it was also over the top. Like the priest role, very good. However, at times it went a bit far. Like, I don't really need to hear all this. The worst part of it in the entire thing, when the main character,
got burnt.
No, when the main character and the main woman, the one who's pregnant, just have a conversation about what they think happens after death.
Oh yeah, and her monologue goes over about
15 minutes.
Yeah, really? Bro. You know that the lady from Haunting a Hill House and Bly Manor, the touch lady in Hill House, and in Bly Manor, like the woman in the lake, her, right? And they're talking about death, and it's a monologue where she's just looking up to the sky, like tears in eyes, and she's just talking for. She must have had about 4 pages of dialogue for that monologue.
That long?
Bro,
it's
get over
so
yourself.
Long.
It's so pretentious, and she's also the director's wife, by the way.
Ah.
He did Doctor Sleep as well.
With Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yes.
Yeah,
very nice.
The film I was thinking of is Apostle. You ever seen Apostle?
Oh shit, I have. It's very good.
That's a really
on
good
Netflix.
film.
That's pretty new.
About like
I love that film.
No, it's not.
Isolated communities and religion.
I do love that.
He's
got
really
Michael
cool
Sheen.
Film.
Yeah,
and he's really good in that.
I need to watch that. I've not seen it.
No,
what from Port Talbot, I believe.
Port Talbot,
tough place. What did you think of Nightmares?
I liked it. I'm not as technical as you when it comes to this film review stuff, but I liked it. I thought it was very long-winded. I got very bored, but I wanted to see what happened in the end. I liked the last.
Yeah, you are invested, aren't you?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it keeps you engaged because you're like, what is this thing? And when he sees the priest on the beach at the start, I was like, yo, this is getting ghosty. But it's not ghosty at all. I thought it was going to be quite ghosty. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some sort of, like, possession shit going on. I didn't like the bit where, like, you know when they're all in the church and this motherfucking vampire comes in and he's like, yo, guys, don't stress. This be an angel. Like, it's going to look after you.
Yeah.
You need to all, like, come to your senses. That was, to me, was a bit like, yo, this is getting a bit far. And then they're all because it's deeper concept, right? That it's like it's like a metaphor in a way.
It sounds like they're doing quite.
Well, it's very ham-fisted metaphor if it is, because it's sort of like commentary on how far would you go, like sort of cult mentality.
Pretty far they would go, bro. They would go pretty far.
Yeah, but it sounds interesting for sure. But I don't know if it maybe is a little bit too ambitious.
I mean, to be fair, it is only 7 episodes. They're long episodes though.
But do you know,
like to be fair, it's like long. 7 films.
Yeah, they're like an hour and 10, 15 each, bro.
Some of them are like 40, 50 minutes, but then some of them like an hour and 20.
And one of those episodes, 15 minutes, is a single monologue.
Oh, bro, honestly.
But no, that leads quite nicely, actually, speaking of vampires, onto something else that I've got in this screen. No cap. Have any of you seen this week the new trailer with Jared Leto that's dropped for Morbius? Have you seen this?
No, I
can't
fucking stand Jared Leto.
No? Right, so this is what I'm going to ask you, right? Because it's something that you might not be interested in, but it's interesting me, the shit at the moment, because I feel like it's my childhood encapsulated, right? And I feel like a lot of people be the same. In this trailer, right, for Morbius, which is it's a Marvel movie, but it's independent from, I think it's a Sony movie that's like written with Marvel rights, you know what I'm saying? Like Venom.
Yeah.
So what it is in this trailer, right? You know they've got this thing about the new Spider-Man movie. They're all gonna be all 3 Spider-Men are gonna be in the new film.
Yeah.
So hear me out. In the trailer for the new Jared Leto Morbius movie, what happens is they tease all 3 Spider. If you haven't seen the trailer, I don't think this is actually gonna work that much, and I don't think we have time to show it. But basically, what they do, they show. Oh, you know Oscorp from Amazing Spider-Man? That's in the trailer.
Oh,
right?
I think I've seen this.
Yeah.
Dr. Octopus in it, right?
What's his name? Who plays the Vulture guy in the new ones? Michael Keaton. He's in the trailer. And they also have an image of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man taken from the Spider-Man PS4 game in the trailer. So they have every single Spider-Man.
I really don't care.
In this movie.
Like, it's like,
Bro, it's gonna be. Are you not excited for this film? Is it not like your childhood in the movie?
I mean, well, leave it there.
What?
Leave my childhood there.
Leave it. I don't want to relive my childhood.
Are you excited for it?
No, I don't really subscribe to. I'm not massive on.
Damn,
it's like, well, so. I mean, it'd be cool to see Toby come back, but I'm like, once that's done, I'm going to be like,
but what about
he didn't do that?
When, bro?
I also don't really care about that. But that's why I mean, it's all a bit overblown. Like you get so much going on that you're like, oh, I don't really.
Well, boys, you just broke my heart a little bit. I've never been so excited for a film this year. Fact.
Damn.
Deadly serious, bro. I feel like it's gonna be my childhood encapsulated in a film, because I've grown up on this shit. And also, Fucking Sandman's back, bro.
Yeah. No, it's cool.
You know the guy who came played as him?
Yeah.
Like,
who's that guy?
They're all
I
back.
don't know. He definitely hasn't done anything since that performance. Let me tell you.
He's back. Bro.
No, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's just like, am I that excited to see how it'll turn out? No.
Damn.
I think it's always gonna be better in your head than it will be.
Will you be watching?
Oh, I'll watch it. Yeah.
Are you gonna watch it? Did you not watch the youngest when you were younger? Did you not watch Spider-Man?
Yeah, I've got a really weird like thing with films in my childhood. I appear to have just not watched. Like I didn't really see Toy Story.
Oh my god.
What?
I didn't see Shrek for
Oh my god.
Whoa.
and I
How
still
have you
haven't
not
seen all
seen
of them.
Shrek?
I just don't. I just didn't really watch them. I didn't watch SpongeBob as a kid.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. I didn't like. I don't know what I was doing, but I
What
wasn't
were you
watching stuff.
He was watching Pulp Fiction at 9.
In fairness, my dad, when I was a kid and I couldn't sleep, would just watch the TV with me. So apparently, I was watching like Pulp Fiction at the age of like 3 months.
That's class.
Apparently, I saw The Shining at a very young age.
I was exposed
weird,
very, very young.
How did you turn out this well?
Yeah, no. Well, at first, I can't remember any of
Have
it.
you seen Shrek now?
No.
What?
No. I know it's bad. I've never.
You've not seen Shrek?
So I've seen it in clips, but I've never seen the full thing. I know it's bad. It is bad.
Bro, I feel like, you know when you get like a new girlfriend and you go over each other's houses for the I feel like it's the film you watch.
What, Shrek?
Yeah, fact. No joke.
No.
Well, the Notebook or something.
Shrek.
No, Shrek, bro. Deadly serious. You didn't watch Shrek?
No, I used to my ex-girlfriend, I think we watched a Wes Anderson film the first time she came
wow.
down.
Straight.
And if that didn't put her off, then nothing
Pretentious as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see why we're not together anymore.
Oh, damn, boys. Well, I mean... If
Yeah, actually, that is a good question. I mean, we know your answer would be Shrek. But if you're bringing a girl back for the first time
No, it's
to
not
your
Shrek.
house, what is the film you would show them?
Easy.
That's really tough.
No, it's easy, bro.
The thing is, because I naturally will want to watch a film. The thing is, when I sit and watch a film, I want to watch a film that I want to watch.
Yeah.
Well, same. I'm selfish as fuck.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yo,
Really?
Pirates of the Caribbean
That's
is
a
a
good
series
shout.
that I did grow up on. The first Pirates of the Caribbean is like a comfort film for me.
Didn't you go on a date to watch Tenet? A first date?
Tenet, yeah.
Tenet.
Yeah.
On a first date?
Bloody hell.
That's pretty alpha.
Confused the fuck out of me.
I was going to say, imagine her as well.
Yeah.
You know, just couldn't work out whether it was a date or not, whether the end of the date was the start.
I just wanted to watch a film. I was like, do you want to come? Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah,
Why
okay.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
I think I enjoyed the Captain Jack character so much as a kid. I found it so funny. And
So
it
it's
was
like
so
easy watching.
And I just always enjoyed it. And I used to watch it with my dad. And my dad would watch it.
Oh,
But even as a kid, I mean, I've got like a weird. My dad's big into films, but like not the films you'd anticipate. So I would grow up watching Woody Allen films,
wow.
which to me are hilarious, and no one else really seems to quite.
I haven't really watched much
But yeah,
Woody
like
Allen.
people haven't really been
I've
exposed
watched
to
a
them in a big
few,
way.
but I haven't.
But like Love and Death, Rainy Afternoon in New York, or Rainy Day in New York, I forget the name. Annie Hall,
Annie Hall.
I've seen Annie
some
Hall.
incredible
I quite
films,
like Annie Hall.
like quirky, funny.
I see. And
But
it
I've
gives
not
you
seen Shrek.
But
Yeah.
It's not really worth it.
You could give some chat about that as well. Like if you're like, yo, this movie's my childhood. Yeah, I used to watch this all the time. You know what I'm saying? It's got like you could go through that.
Yeah.
Good chat, there, Isley.
Yeah, oh, good.
I'd
yeah.
have my pants off. You know, in no time.
Let's throw ourselves back to our childhoods.
Bro, but you know
What about you, Lee? What's
Easy,
yours?
bro. It seems easy. It's Step Brothers, bro, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a very generic movie, yeah. But think about it. Everybody seems to like Step. I don't think I've ever they're out there, but I don't think I've ever met anyone who doesn't like it. I've met people
I
who
didn't like Step Brothers.
No, but I've met
don't.
I didn't finish it.
How?
No.
I just don't like Will Ferrell.
Yeah, see,
find him really
I
irritating.
don't like Will Ferrell on the whole, but that's a good film.
See, I could.
I can talk. I like I forget his name.
Elf. Oh,
No,
John
what's-
C. Reilly.
Yeah, that's the one. I like him.
Elf.
No, I like him. However,
I can see what
not
you
in
mean.
everything.
Right, so Tom's now the first person I've met who said he actively doesn't
there we
like
are.
Step Brothers.
First
But
time for everything.
what I'm saying is,
Popped your cherry.
all right, most people enjoy Step Brothers, right? It's
Yeah,
an easy film to watch. It's funny, and it's one of those movies you can stick on. You don't need to really keep paying attention. So, like, you know, if you're like talking and shit like that, you can look, oh, this part's funny. Conversation goes a bit flat. Oh, I've seen this bit. This is fucking good. It gives you that easy out.
And absolutely every joke. Oh, that's funny.
What? Have you ever?
Look at that.
Oh, look at this bit. Watch.
Have you boys ever done that? Where there's
He's
like,
trying to lean in. You're like, whoa, this is a good bit. This is a good bit.
Hey,
Whoa. He's got his balls out. He's putting him on drum kit. Is that funny to you?
I know you touched my drums. I love that film, bro.
It's good. It's funny.
Have you ever done that thing where you try to show someone something very specific, and the part you want to show them, they like lose attention for?
Yeah,
like they get distracted, and you're just like, bro, like, what are you doing? This is the one bit.
I physically assault them.
No, not somebody like that, but you're like, what are you doing? Like, have you ever done that? Surely everybody's done that.
But there is something to be said about that moment of being held hostage when someone shows you something and it's not funny and you don't really get it.
Oh, they didn't have any funny yet.
And you're kind of sat there being like,
well,
and you can't really be like, I don't want to watch this anymore.
No,
because that's kind of rude.
Yeah,
I hate it when that.
You're stuck in that. Oh, let me show you this, and you're like, I don't really get this.
it's gonna be a bit like this pod.
Yeah.
What's your
We're gonna be
go-to?
putting it in your face.
What is your
Look at this.
go-to? What are you showing?
I don't know really. It'd be something I'd want to watch and I enjoy. Maybe.
I think Goodfellas. I think Goodfellas might have been the first film I watched.
With a girl.
Wow.
With a girl. Yeah.
Damn.
That
Which
is
like
it.
very full on.
Yeah, it's very. But I still feel like it'd be a decent date film.
Yeah, I mean it's an unbelievable film.
Yeah.
But
So
I think
yeah,
that might have been the first ever film.
I might go Drive. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, Drive's a good
Because I
film.
really enjoy it. I find it quite romantic, personally.
Yeah, I suppose.
But it's not a romance film by any.
Well, it has
like,
a romance plot, I suppose, to an extent.
Yeah, it has like.
Storyline in it.
Yeah, I find it quite romantic, and also it's just a really good film.
Mm.
I find it very interesting, and it's over like that.
Damn. You're thinking deep. You got
Mm.
all the satisfactions.
Yeah.
You're visually stimulated.
Where are you going with this, Leo?
Yeah, it can't be something too long. You
Yeah,
can watch
fact.
like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood or like Avatar,
Wolf of Wall
Yo.
Street is a good one.
hour and a half.
I know
Oh.
that's long because you can stick it on at any point.
Oh,
Yeah.
watch The
about it.
Irishman.
God,
Put it-
The Irishman.
Put it to sleep after
Robert
2
De
hours
Niro's
and
kind
50
of wonky
minutes.
face at
Yeah.
the start. Does
That-
he look quite right to you? No.
Is this a video game? Is this
It's
animated?
so, I don't know how they managed to render his face so badly in that. For anyone that hasn't seen it, they render Robert De Niro's face like maybe 40 years younger
Yeah.
in the film with CGI, and it just kind of looks like he's wearing a face mask of himself. It's really
Yeah.
weird.
And that's the thing as well, because Joe Pesci's one and also Al Pacino's one
They work.
aren't bad at all.
Yeah, they work. And Robert
But
De Niro
Robert De Niro's one is all over the
looks
place.
like a wax
At the
figure
start,
that's slowly
at
melting.
the start, it's bad.
Yeah, it gets
gets better.
progressively better. But it's that scene where they're in like he's in like a truck or something.
Yeah, it's like Michael Myers' mask.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah.
Have you seen it where they try to fucking edit Henry Cavill's moustache?
Oh, that's hilarious. And
That's
it's
so
like,
funny.
It's not
No.
his like top lip's not moving, is it?
They try to dub out his moustache. I think he was doing some other role or some shit, and they try to dub out his moustache. It is so badly done, right?
Yeah.
He looks
What
like a
was he
wax model of Madame Tussauds, bro. Like his top lip's just like it's stuck, innit?
Yeah, he was doing the Mission Impossible film, like at the time, and they had to do reshoots for Justice League.
Oh, okay.
And then he ended up just with a CGI top lip.
I feel
it
like
was
Henry Cavill always gets shafted because I like Henry Cavill. I think
like
he's a good
Henry
actor
Cavill.
and I think he's a cool guy.
Good point.
He's not the
But-
best actor in the world. He's a blockbuster actor.
What he is. I mean, look at the size of him. Look how
He's a
good-looking
very
he is.
good
And he's also a
blockbuster
lovely,
actor.
well, reportedly a lovely bloke.
Yeah.
But
good
he gets
guy.
absolutely shafted with his film roles.
Yeah,
Like
fair.
he got Superman when it was bad. He got the other guy in Mission Impossible. What is he, a man from U.N.C.L.E.?
Yeah.
Can anyone really remember that film?
He's
I've
doing
never
The
seen-
Witcher and he's just grunting all the time.
Yeah, I mean, The Witcher's. I watched the first. I don't really get The Witcher. I don't really understand it.
I
So it
didn't.
kind of went over my head. But he's cool in it.
Yeah, I didn't think it was the best. New season coming out in December, by the way.
Yeah, I
I'd still
know.
probably watch it. However, it just came across a bit.
It's like
Deader.
it's a more magic-y Game of Thrones, and Game of Thrones was kind of magic-y enough for me.
Yeah. And it was just a bit deader. Like they tried to do similar stuff, it just didn't work as well. It came across like a copy, sort of.
Yeah,
And I know it's not,
yeah.
but yeah.
Alright, boys, so this
Nice.
time we are going to move on to the segment. We are still in the same sort of overall segment, but what we are going to move on to now, this is the last segment of this round, is music. So, first of all, as highly requested by Connor, I feel like we need to open a discussion into, have any of you, I'm assuming everybody's seen it, have you seen The Rock Rabbin?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And he
but
just comes in.
it's about drive.
It's about power. It's the thing is, right?
Take what's ours.
He's not even like apologizing. He's coming straight in as you'd imagine him talking in one of his Instagram videos, just doing it with music in the background.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing different. What's your
so
opinion? What do you
strange.
think when you first seen that?
Because I first saw it on his Instagram, right? And it just confused me. I thought it was an advert for his tequila company.
Have you seen his tequila? How much
Yeah.
he plugs that shit? Yeah.
Why is he drinking so much tequila? What is wrong with you, Rock? Do you need
It
help?
looks like it tastes pretty good though. It's
the way he
definitely gonna
fucking
be.
drinks it. He's going from the bottle, just drinking big
just
old
straight
swigs of it.
arse in it.
That can't be. That man is not drinking a lot of alcohol. You do not get that lean drinking that much alcohol.
I
To be
think
fair,
though.
'cause he's a big man, I feel like you wouldn't really touch him if he had a bit of alcohol. every now and then.
But according to his Instagram, he drinks half a bottle every day.
But I feel as though that's when he's drinking. He's only drinking what he's posting. Like this man ain't
Yeah,
sipping
maybe.
independently. You know what I mean? Like I feel like but in fairness, he's drinking it on the rocks and just having like a shot. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he doesn't go like, you know, like McGregor with his proper 12s. Like literally, we see him just like sipping that
Yeah,
consistently. This man, the Rock's just like, I'll do a quick tear him out of toast, knock it down.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, proper 12 is a
Proper 12, yeah.
yeah. It's a not great whiskey, but it's fine. But I wouldn't.
Yeah, don't say that, bro. McGregor's gonna come at
I
you.
know. Come on, didn't he hit an old man in the
It would
pub
be
for
pretty-
saying
it
that?
would
He's
it
hit
would be
multiple old
Yeah.
men in
He
the
hit a
pub.
DJ
Yeah.
the other week. He
Yeah,
was
that's
in-
what I think I heard that one.
He
I
hit
saw
a
him. He
DJ.
threw a drink over Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah,
It was
Machine Gun
really
Kelly-
funny.
To be fair, I respect him more for that.
Yeah.
one.
He
fuck
did
Machine
something.
Gun.
Somebody asked him. I think he said to Machine Gun Kelly, like, "Oh, can we get a picture?" And MGK was like, "No." He's like, "Man, fuck you, man. Yeah." Like, he flatters. Have you seen the picture? Machine Gun Kelly, of all people, just stood there. Like, McConnor would fuck him up, obviously, but like,
Machine Gun Kelly doesn't react.
nah, bro,
He
it's
doesn't
crazy.
really do anything. Like he kind of. I don't even know if he realised the drink had been thrown at him. He just doesn't. There's no
What?
reaction. From him.
Hey,
Look
Did
at
you,
babe.
ever,
Megan
did you
Fox.
ever see Machine Gun Kelly in WWE?
Yeah, with John Cena.
He got
No.
fucking thrown off the top of something and
Really?
he went fucking miles down. It was
Skinny
hilarious.
guy though, right?
No, and the thing is, he did it wrong.
Oh.
So they were crash mats, obviously, down there.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
they threw him wrong, so it didn't quite go like a plan. He just fucking
Bro, those-
launched down
Those
there.
WWE stunts, bro, when they go wrong, they're fucking bad, man.
Yo, we could do a reacts and we could just react to like the biggest
React
fuck ups
to
in
WWE.
WWE.
that would be
Yeah.
a good set. We should do a reaction section. Actually. That'd be
TLC
quite
pod
fun.
reacts.
TLC pod reacts to TLC match. Whoa, yo, we just got something. That'd actually be quite good. Yeah, look at the. Where's the camera? Am I looking?
You know, there's like bad Instagram things.
Yeah, we should make a thumbnail right now.
Gone wrong, gone sexual.
Yo, yeah, but bro, we should definitely do that. They're bad though. When they're getting fucked up in WWE. Like, you know Mick Foley when that man goes like off the cage all the time.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't give a shit how hard you are. That's
Bro,
hurting
yeah,
me.
his tooth came
Yeah,
through
yeah.
his
nose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
his
his tooth
tooth
came through
like,
his nose.
came out, it went up and out of his nose. You can see it sticking out. It's
Crazy,
mad.
right?
That is fucking insane.
Yeah,
I remember seeing Justin. I was about to say Justin Cena. John Cena going through maybe a lamp.
a lamp.
And I think the Big Show maybe threw him into like one of the big
Where?
lights as they come in.
Oh,
he
I
like
don't know
power
whether
bombs
that's
him
fake
into
or
it.
not. But I remember as a
No,
kid seeing
yeah,
that much
they
blood and
rigged to
being
do
like,
that, I think.
oh shit, that's not good.
The way I look at it though, even if
Uh-oh.
that's fake, that's hurting.
Oh yeah, it hurts.
Yeah.
I ain't tickling at all,
For
bro.
sure.
That's the thing about The Rock, because this he's got his fingers in a lot of different pies, bro. He still can come back to that WWE and he's popping. He can be on his Terramana Tequila, or he can be rapping.
The Rock
Have you
is
seen
one
his
of
rap?
the
Yeah, I've
only
seen his rap.
celebrities.
I saw something right, and it said, "The Rock raps like an Eminem stan." Just like some random really big Eminem fan
Yeah.
rapping in his
It
bedroom.
does. but The Rock is the only celebrity I think that can drop a rap like that and not really be mugged off for it.
Yeah, good point.
He's not been like, it's not all over Instagram, it's not all over Twitter, it's not all over, well, I mean, nothing's all
Bro,
over
some
Facebook.
people are liking it. I've seen like, I'm Dante, that
They
YouTube
like
guy.
it.
They react to it and they're like, this is crazy. Tyro Magnus, you know that guy? He's like, this is crazy, man. He's loving it.
Yeah, I also saw like a comparison between The Rock and John Cena rapping, and they were like, "How the hell is this man better than The Rock at rapping?"
John Cena's rapping when he did that character was so funny,
I
bro.
know.
Have you seen it where he has like a rap battle with a fan as he's entering the arena?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. John Cena could back in the day. I thought he was he's not a good rapper, obviously. But I was like, yo, this man's got bars. I
The next
genuinely
Drake.
think- how would you summarize this rock rap?
Unnecessary. There was no need for him to do it. No one was asking for him to do it. He's just done it, and I didn't want him to do it. There was no consent given to The Rock to rap. It was not allowed.
It does seem like an Under Armour promo. Like, it seems like they've asked him to do an ad, like advertising some new fucking trainers.
What
or
is
something.
it actually for?
It's someone's song. What song is?
Oh, right.
Someone's actual song,
He's a
is it?
feature. He's a feature.
Oh,
I'm
Oh
not kidding
my
you.
god.
I thought it was
Um,
an advert for either his tequila or like a...
Nah, dude, it's deadly. It's not even ironic. Like, it's deadly serious. Like, he is in his Tech 9 song featuring Joey Cool, King Izzo, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
I don't know who any of those people are.
I don't think I've heard of Tech 9, to be fair. Have you heard of Tech 9?
I've heard the name.
Let me tell
don't
you
know
what he's
him.
done.
Joey Cool, maybe?
How the hell has
Joey
The Rock
Cool.
got a rap deal before me?
Haven't
they heard my freestyles?
Yo, I don't know this Tech 9 guy, but I know he's got Dwayne Johnson on his video.
That's crazy.
What's your opinion on it, Tom? Rock rapping.
Well, it's a bit cringy, isn't it? I mean, and I'm not one to call The Rock cringy.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, because he's cooler than me, but I'm not particularly cool, so...
I'd love to see,
You know.
I've seen it on a thing once. Would you love to see a list of everything that man is taking? Like all the supplements he's taken that aren't like legal.
Do you reckon it's a lot?
Oh, bro, could you imagine that list?
Tiger blood.
Injecting tiger blood.
That really wouldn't even surprise me.
Yeah.
Gorilla semen.
There's no way you can...
can't
Oh,
say it.
no.
I don't know if I can
There's no
say
way.
that.
There's no way you
Seen a
can
lot
get
of
that
talk
big
about
naturally.
semen.
That's
on
fact.
Yeah, we just love the Navy.
Okay.
Saved it. I saved it.
Woo! Woo!
We got him.
Alright, boys. So to finish the music section off, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you both another 30 seconds, right?
Ooh,
You need to
very
think.
nice.
It's not a review. We have not got a guess. I need to know. We are in November, so we still have a month for this to change. We're gonna do it again at the end of the year. I need to know your favorite song and album, or one or the other if you can't think of both, of 2021 so far. Connor, I'm gonna start with you. I need to know what you have this year, your favorite song and or album of this year so far. It's a big question.
Can I
but
get my Spotify?
you can do whatever you need to do, brother. I'll put you on the pot here.
So, yeah. I would say the best album that I've heard this year is an album that came out this year. For me, maybe Dave, We're All Alone in This Together.
I didn't listen to that, see.
I like it.
Neither did I.
I think it's a good album.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's a grime artist, right?
Yeah.
It's not very conventional grime, and he probably touches on it quite a lot in Black is the album. It's the album that has Screwface Capital on it. I think it's Black.
You're talking a load of gibberish and gobbledygook.
Oh no, it's Psychodrama.
To
Black's
me.
on the album. Black's is on the album. The song is called Psychodrama is the album, right? And he goes into mental health a little bit. It's kind of based. The start of the song is his like therapy,
Okay.
and the end of the album is like he's wrapping up the therapy.
That's quite a cool concept.
And this is a similar kind of idea, right? So he talks about kind of mental health and the issues of being in the industry. It's pretty clear to me that Dave is probably not okay, but he's making very good music while he does it. Got some great features. I think Stormzy's on it. I want to say AJ Tracy's on it. Don't know, Fredo, I think. It's a good album, and it's not conventional, which I generally like.
Yeah. To be fair, bro, I've heard very good things about it. Like everybody I know who's listened to it, I've like actually really liked it. I've just never really listened to a lot of like UK sort of hip hop. You know what I mean? Like UK rap's not something that I'm necessarily into, but I have heard very good things about that day. I seen when Stormzy brought Dave out. Did you see that? I think it was at Reading. I think it was at Reading. I might be
this
very
year?
wrong. Yeah.
It could have been. I don't know.
That looked pretty crazy. Like everyone lost it. I think it was Reading. I'm not 100% off the top of my head. But I do need to listen to it, dude. I need to expand,
Is
bro.
it Dave who brought like that guy in the PSG shirt out and sang Thiago
Yeah,
Silva?
that was Thiago Silva. Yeah, he had a
did love
Thiago
that
Silva
video.
top on. Yeah.
I
That
did
guy
love that
goes
video.
popping though, right? He knows every word.
Yeah, we should get him on the pod.
Alright, bro. It means you're not that relevant right now. Alright, Moxie, throwing it over to you then, bro. Favorite song and or album of 2021 so far?
I can't really think, to be honest with you. However, I know we did get into this slightly the other day, or the other podcast, and Connor has some opposing views to me about this album, and it's Donda.
Oh yeah.
Donda.
So we can get into that a bit if you want.
Go on, then. Wait. So you're saying Donda's your album of the year so far?
Well, sure. Yeah, sure. I thought it was really good. It's very he's trying things on there that you wouldn't see in the rap genre, like ever. Maybe Travis can do it a bit, but he hasn't done it recently. Where he's just like amalgamating so many different things together in a way, and so many different sort of genres and like different sounds all in the same song while also keeping it coherent.
Yeah.
My problem with Astroworld, beat switches aren't for me when they're that harsh, because it's not a coherent song.
Ooh.
And there are parts of the song that I like and parts that aren't. I'm talking about Sicko Mode now.
But even Stargazing, if you're talking Astroworld, like if
Do
you're
you
talking
not like
Astro-
Sicko Mode?
No, I don't.
That's
I mean, I'll listen to it. I can get
That's so
turned. I can get
Mad,
turned up
innit?
to it. Right, Sicko Mode I can do without the first 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. The Drake part, love it. It's actually a banger.
Wait, the last verse Drake does?
Yeah. Well, just keep draking it forever. But the first verse Travis does, I'm like, I don't really need to hear this. It's really generic. The beats, dun, 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 and the rap's not particularly like great. Then it comes to the Drake part and it's fine. And it's not a coherent song. Like, I don't mind if in a project you keep the, like, Ty Dolla $ign's one does this, where he has songs that lead into each other.
Yeah.
But they are different songs. So
like on the end of this song.
Yeah, so you're like 8 songs in, and it's kind of been like a little story.
Yeah.
With what Travis did on Asp.
It's changed, yeah.
Call Me If You Get Lost was very similar.
So it follows, but it actually changes on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
What Travis does, he has the song, just completely cuts the song, pastes another one in there. I'm like, well, sure you can say it's creative, but it's not. He's just pasted 2 songs together.
See, to me, when I first heard Sicko Mode, like when it first came out, 2018 Astro World is right.
And he did that with a lot of songs in that
project,
project, to be fair.
To me, I liked that song because I thought, this is pretty cool. I like the concept. But we were talking about it briefly earlier on Punk with Young Thug, Travis, and Drake in Bubbly, right? It's Bubbly. I don't like the way Drake comes in there. That beat swing comes out of nowhere, and it's just irrelevant to the song. Like, I'm liking what Thug's doing, and I'm liking what I genuinely like. I think Travis's feature is like my favorite feature I've heard this year from him. And then it just switches to YSL speed. Wait.
It's just not for me, to be honest with you. Like the beat switches, all that sort of stuff.
Is that gonna go off real quick?
That might go off, however.
But they're still recording.
They'll
right?
record, yeah.
I bet.
Yeah. So, and on Donda, there were a lot of different sounds, but it's still on the same song. But it's still like kept its own essence on each song. Yeah. Like it wasn't like a story throughout. That's not what I'm saying. I just used that as an example of what I do kind of like Off the Grid. It like has the same beat all the way through, kind of, but then it adds elements in.
Yeah.
What's
like
your favorite song?
That is probably the favorite song on
Off the Grid.
But then I like Jesus Lord as well. Nice. That's a very long song, and it's not one that I'd listen to very often.
I get you.
Like, I like the song, but I'm just not gonna listen to it very much. What else did I like? I like Moon.
That
was very good. The first 10 tracks and they were all really good, to be fair.
Man, Don Toliver's voice is beautiful.
It is.
I've said this many a time, bro. I wanna get to you. You know, the guy who does on Lemonade.
On Moon.
Yeah.
His voice is so nice. I've got my American rap playlist up here. And there are 5 songs from Donda which I liked.
Go.
Oh, there we
Believe What I Say.
That is a good one.
Hurricane.
I like Hurricane.
Off the Grid. Jail.
Yeah.
And Moon.
Right, okay.
Nice.
My only issue with Donda
Go on.
was that it was fucking talked about for so long.
Yeah.
And it was brought up and he was fucking about in stadiums wearing all black lycra and building his mum's house. And Kim was there and Marilyn Manson was there.
That is true.
And no one fucking knew why. And this went on for like 2-3 months. And the album's fine.
Wasn't there something about Kim being fuming with him? Did you see that?
Oh, well, yeah, she did it because they basically broke up. She did it as a favor to come there. Then Marilyn Manson turned up, and she wasn't happy because obviously he's got some shit against him at the moment.
Well, isn't he? He's got sexual assault allegations against him.
Yeah, and it's
also a reason not to like Donda.
Yeah, it's the girl from Westwood. He apparently assaulted.
I didn't know that.
That's fucked.
Westworld, sorry.
Of course he's weird. Look at him. He's Marilyn Manson. Yeah. What part of that bloke looks normal?
And the DaBaby, who also had some heat at the time.
Let's go. Oh, bro, I thought it was just too long to me, man.
It was a bit long.
It is very long.
Yeah.
It was a bit long.
It dropped on like a random Sunday at like 2:20 as well, didn't it? Like British time.
Didn't it get accidentally released or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, it did. Slightly. But I think it's because it was so many stadium-like things.
It was just, I just thought it was like, if you're going to make an album, like Certified Lover Boy, Drake says.
Here we go.
And I haven't even listened to the whole thing, right? Drake says I'm going to release an album. A couple of months later, Drake releases an album. The album is what we expected from a Drake album.
Yeah.
And everyone enjoys it. J. Cole did the same thing. Dave did the same thing. Kanye goes, I'm going to release an album, but wait for it.
How long was it late? Was it like over a year late?
I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to fuck about in a stadium for a bit. And then I'm going to get my ex-wife involved. And then we're going to get some people with sexual assault allegations involved.
Yeah, but then I feel like that's...
And then the album's going to be fine.
He is Kanye.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm not saying anything against Kanye because he seems like a very troubled person.
Yeah.
However...
I like Kanye.
Yeah, I like Kanye. I like his music. I always have.
Mm.
But don't know the guy, so I can't really comment on it. Seems a bit, off the grid, should we say.
We off the grid.
No, well, the position I'm coming from, really, there are problems with it. Very long. There are songs in there you really didn't need, especially like the part 2s.
Yeah.
Like the Jail part 2 with the baby and Marilyn Manson is one. Like Junior Watanabe or whatever it is called, part 2, all that sort of stuff. There are songs in there that could definitely be cut. However, what is on there, I feel like it is something you're not going to hear from the rap genre. It's completely new.
Yeah, that is
You're not going to get it from anyone else. And it is coherent in some sort of fabulous, weird way. But then there are songs on it that you're like, oh, I don't need that.
Yeah.
It is different. It's very different.
And that's what I mean. With the Drake album, you know what you're getting. It's Drake.
CLB, the lover boy.
Yeah, I don't think Drake did anything special. But I think that's the only thing. I think if Kanye had done that without telling anyone, that it was going to be this groundbreaking album and that, I don't know, it was strange, like, and the whole Yeezy stuff, and like he brought so much into it. If he just dropped that, just said, "Go on, enjoy this," everyone goes, "Holy fuck! Look what he's done. This is so unexpected. It's crazy." He built it up way too much.
Yeah, that's
in
fair.
my opinion.
No, that's fair enough. I mean, I've never been a huge. I'm not a non-Kanye fan. I've never done a huge deal of listening to Kanye. Won't lie, questionable. Do forgive me. But yeah, I didn't mind on that. And that's as far as my opinion goes on it. I like certain songs, don't like some other songs. Nice. All right, well, that's as far as we can go with that question, then, boys.
What about you?
Me? Oh, easy, bro. To me, it's still the album of the year's off-season. 36 minutes, something like 12 songs, like every single one of them. Don't need to skip any. Easy, I know where I am, in and out. J. Cole's best project, in my opinion. Bam. Just like that.
Ever.
Fair enough.
Yeah, for me. Oh, it's my. Well, I like Forest Hills Drive's a high level. I really liked For Your Eyes Only too. And I like
really
KOD.
Like For Your Eyes Only. KOD was a bit weird.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Not as much as Forest Hills is fucking.
It's a no, Forest. All right, so Forest Hills has a lot like individual tracks, a lot more like heat. Like it might like you got a lot more, but I just feel like the Off Season as an album is his most like total. To me personally, it's not long. It's like half an hour long. You know what I mean? You're in and you're out. I don't know. To me, the Off Season is still my album of the year, and it's gonna take a big drop. But then again, Silk Sonic are dropping next Saturday.
That is true. Exciting.
You can skate to me, baby.
Probably my only thing with J. Cole is it can be a bit like boring. If you know what I mean, because his beats aren't particularly.
He produces a lot of his own songs now, though, right? He got T minus on a lot, but he
I
like
know,
produced.
but a lot of people do, and he doesn't do it very well.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, his voice is good enough. Like, he's good, but it's just I feel like he is overhyped.
I think he does live off of the legacy of Forest Hills a little bit, but he also, I think, to me personally, represents a more classic hip hop of like the days gone by. Do you know what I mean? Of like, this is what it used to be before we brought in auto-tune.
Yeah, and I like the guy. I really like the guy.
I really like that. And I think he raps up. I actually think he approaches some like topics in his music. So when he talks about meeting, I think he talks about meeting Obama. In I can't remember what the song is, but he talks about meeting Obama and like approaching race issues in America.
Is there?
Which is not like how often are you gonna talk about that in a rap song?
Yeah,
never.
Yeah. And usually I don't really go to music for that sort of stuff anyway.
Yeah. But I think he does it well.
He does it better than most people.
And I also, bro, I like him from a nostalgia reason. Like, I didn't listen to a lot of J. Cole. Then we went to see him live, if you remember. I think that's the reason I like him so much. Because that's the first artist I went to see live who I didn't really listen to a lot of before I seen them.
Oh, really?
And then, and after I seen him, I was like, yo, it was a good show, right?
Oh,
like
we barely knew any of the songs, but it was a decent show.
Where did you see him?
We seen him in Cardiff. We went
to Arena, Cardiff.
Yeah, bro. We watched the For Your Eyes Only tour.
Oh,
and we knew who he was. We listened to a lot of his songs, but we didn't listen to a lot of Cole. And we seen him, and that because I didn't know him that well, I was like, it was good. It was a good show, right?
It was a good show.
It was, and that like made me like it put me onto him a lot. You know what I'm saying? And he's such a nice guy, bro. He's like, you know what I mean? Like he's a good guy as well. But yeah, album of the year for me so far is still the Off Season, boys.
Okay.
Fact.
Wonderful stuff.
All right, boys, another new segment. Again. Another new one for the week. This one is called...
Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
DJ Khaled.
You loyal. What happened there?
I don't know, bro. That's a bit sus.
DJ Khaled's been getting
boys.
illicit activities.
This one is called A Questionable View of Sport. So this is a segment which we are going to be coming into now, boys, because we have got some ideas. Stay tuned, right? We've got some ideas for how we're going to be relaying our sporting content, because we do like our sports as three boys. But this week, and probably moving forward for a few, this section is essentially where, as big sport fans, I'm going to give each of us 30 seconds to summarize our weeks in viewing sports. And to be honest, from there, we haven't really got a lot of structure wherever we end up going from there. Just now, we were talking about Netflix series and ended up on the Loch Ness Monster. Who knows where this is going to go? So, Connor, I'm going to start it to you. I need you to give me 30 seconds summarizing your sporting week, whether that be what you've watched, whether what you're excited to watch, your opinions on anything. And then we're going to go from there. Does that make sense, Kiana?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yo, let me get this timer.
Sadness and despair, I'd imagine, with Conte to Tottenham.
Yeah, this is what will be there.
Here we go, Right, we've got 30 seconds. A questionable view of sport is about to go. Are we ready?
Yes.
All right, go.
So I enjoyed watching Man United have a little bit of breakdown. That's always fun to me. What I didn't enjoy, though, was that Solskjaer kept his job and Conte didn't come in because Conte went to Tottenham, which I don't like. However, you look at Conte's record against Arsenal. I'm an Arsenal fan. Not good. So we like that to an extent. Champions League was good. Enjoyed watching West Ham in Europa League. Nice to see them back. The big thing I'm looking forward to this week, though, is the Canelo fight, because I love a bit of Canelo. I think he's a fantastic boxer and very, very underrated. So, yeah, that's kind of my weekly roundup of sport.
Bro, you are hitting your 30 seconds to a T. Like,
I don't know how I managed that.
That's the second 30 seconds you've literally had bang on.
In
30.
fairness, I can see it, so it's not.
Yo, you can tell this man does radio.
The good stuff. Right, no, Tom, this is what I'm going to do now. Before I go on to your section of 30 seconds in sport, I'm going to give you 20 seconds to respond to anything Connor just said.
I've forgotten what he said.
Bro, why are you not listening?
United, Conte, West Ham in Europa League,
Canelo.
and
Canelo. Okay.
Go. Reply to him.
Nice.
I agree.
See, as a man who doesn't like a lot of football, I can't relate to your football. I watch football. I was asked this yesterday, right? I was out with my uncle for my nan's birthday. Shouts out to my nan, 80th birthday, happy 80th birthday, Joycey.
Birthday.
Yo, and my uncle was like, "Oh, do you watch?" Well, he's not my uncle; he's my dad's uncle. But
You
anyway.
watch the foosball boy.
Like, oh, do you watch a bit of football, boy? And I was like, "Oh, nah, not really." He's like, "Well, I'm an Arsenal fan, so he's a fellow Arsenal fan as well."
Good bloke.
Come on the arse.
Nice. I mean, so many cum jokes, bro.
That was accidental as well.
Well, he said to me, he was like, "Oh, who do you follow?" I was like, "Well, my boy Morky likes a bit of Man City, so that's probably the
Did
team."
he call?
He didn't call you a cunt. He just said you were a bit of a prick. Like, it was whoever this boy is. Nah, but yeah. So, he's a big Arsenal fan too. I don't watch a lot of football, so I'm gonna have to get into it for this pod. But yeah, have you got anything to respond to his accusations of the week?
Accusation? Were you
My
making
accusation.
accusations, Connor?
I accuse Canelo of being a good boxer.
I'm excited for Canelo.
All I can say is, well, I'm not particularly big into boxing. However, I do like the big ones, like the
The big
properly
dogs.
like promoted fights.
Mm.
I'm more into my football stuff. It has been a humongous week, to be fair.
Yeah, it's been a good week for football.
There's been a huge amount of stuff that's happening. I mean, Conte to Tottenham is absolutely wild. West Ham being so fucking good is wild.
Yeah.
And then, well,
Ben Rama as well. Why
United,
is Ben Rama really good?
yeah, and United being so shit is great.
I love it. I love
It's
it.
laughable. I
I
love
guess
it.
where United won like 3-1 the other day.
Yeah, they beat Tottenham.
Yeah, they beat Tottenham, but they're
But
shite
that's
as
not
well.
hard. Tottenham are like bottom of the league in pretty much every stat at the minute.
Damn.
They're doing hence why the manager got sacked.
And Conte got brought in, who is
Conte
a
got brought in.
humongous manager.
Yeah.
Bro,
Pretty
how
good.
does football never end? Every time it's like, this is the... like
The football never stops.
doesn't
Have
do
you
it.
seen that skit?
Yeah, the David
Yeah.
Mitchell.
It
Watch
just-
the football. Watch it. It's live.
yes, and yes.
Correct.
365. Never ends.
I am excited for Canelo though, because to me Canelo is probably the best defensive boxer. I know Mayweather, like you obviously, but the way he can rip your lungs apart.
Yeah, man.
Like the body shot power on that man, like the punching power on that man is crazy. But have you seen the videos of him like working out in the bag and how he's like slipping the bag and everything like that?
Well, he moves in a way that I don't think I've ever seen
So
any
fast.
person move.
No, he's so fast.
His reactions are unbelievable.
Yeah.
You see the press conference where
No.
I forget who's fighting. Plant, is it?
He is fighting Plant. I watch a lot more MMA than boxing.
Plant throws a hook. Like he throws a hook. Canelo slips it. You if you blink, you miss it. He slips it, lands. I think it's a right hook, like a body shot.
And you wonder how a mind can work that fast.
How?
How are you seeing that shit
Before I'd
coming?
even registered that Plant had thrown something, Canelo has slipped it and thrown another one.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And he connects well.
He's a wild, but bro,
It's
he's amazing. Like Mayweather beat him, right? But he wasn't in his prime then.
I will always back Canelo.
Yeah.
I
He's
love
my
watching
favorite
Canelo.
boxer.
And I like him as a person as well. I think he's quite funny.
That always helps.
Also, the fact that his name is actually
Alvarez.
Alvarez, but they call him Canelo because Canelo in Spanish means cinnamon, which
No
is
shit.
a nickname they give to ginger people in Mexico.
Is that why he's called
that's why it's
Canelo?
called Canelo. Yeah.
Like that gives
It's
it
a
a
good
bit more.
bit, that is, Connor.
Yeah, nice bit of knowledge.
That's a nice little. You know, and the split was like, "That's a very fun fact."
We should make that an audio clip. Every time that plays.
That was a very fun fact.
That was a very fun fact.
All right, Tom, I'm about to give you 30 seconds. I need your week in sport. What have you seen? What has excited you? What are you excited for? You have 30 seconds to give me. Don't tell me you can't think of anything because you've had time. Are you ready?
No.
3, 2, 1, bet.
Right, I've been watching the football. Basically, it's all been football. Right, big week. We have Tottenham, Conte. Will it be a good signing? Will it not? I don't know. We are about to find out. Man City, absolutely killing shit. Manchester derby on the weekend, big one. However, I am very scared of Chelsea in the league as they are going so well. Liverpool too. But then I also feel like they'll fall off at some point.
5 seconds.
5 seconds, fuck. West Ham, great, nice.
Bam! You literally wasted 4 seconds by going 5 seconds. Fuck. All right, nice. Connor, I'm going to give you 20 seconds to respond to anything Tom's just said. Are you ready?
Yeah, okay.
Go.
You know what?
Let's what?
Let's have a debate about Conte, whether he'll be good or not.
I don't think it'll be good. My initial instinct is I don't think it'll be good, and the only reason is because Conte wants you to spend a lot of money on his teams, and Daniel Levy will not do it.
Ooh.
I also agree with that one. And I also think, right, because Conte asks a lot of his teams. When he won the Premier League the first time round, he was in his first season.
The Chelsea season.
Yeah, it was in his first season. Second season, they kind of went off a cliff.
Well,
not majorly.
A lot of them fall out with him. I mean,
Yeah.
was that the season because he sold Diego Costa, right?
Yeah,
Which
because
was
he
huge at the time.
he said, "Don't come back." He texted him
He
like,
literally
"Don't come
texted
back."
him. He texted Brenneman. I think he might have been top scorer that season. He was a bit of an icon at Chelsea at that point because he was such a bastard to play football against.
Yeah,
Him and Laurent Koscielny at Arsenal had a real. I used to hate playing against Costa.
I know. He is an absolute bastard.
And-
Pokes the eyes. Does all sorts.
It was, yeah. Apparently, he used to say some vulgar things about people's family members, and he nothing was off the table with Diego Costa. Hence, why he was such a good striker.
Bro, I had Diego Costa on FIFA 15 and he was a weapon. He played for Chelsea
Yeah.
in FIFA 15, right?
Got
Yeah.
under their skin. That's
That
really
would have
good.
been. What year did Conte win the league? Was it 15? Was it the year before Leicester, or was it the year after?
year after.
Year after.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Leicester
And
won
yeah,
at 16.
that's why I don't think he'll be good, because I don't think the squad at the moment is good enough to win it this year. And he's got
win it.
Yeah.
They're not even nearly going to win it in the
He's
next 5 years as
yeah,
it stands.
He's basically gonna have a whole season where he's gonna work them into the ground to get top 4.
Harry Kane doesn't want to be there.
Harry Kane doesn't want to be there. He's gonna work them to the ground to get top 4. Then the season after, can he keep it together a whole season, like everyone happy, to actually win the league then? And that's what they want at the end of the day, is trophies. Like, he could win them the Carabao
Which they
Cup.
still don't fucking have.
Yeah, he could win them the Carabao Cup.
I love it.
He
I
could
love it.
win them the Europa Conference League Cup.
Yeah, I mean, that would be so Spurs for that to be the only trophy
Yeah.
he's won.
And maybe the FA Cup. I don't think he's going to win all 3. No chance.
He's quite. He won the FA Cup with Chelsea, didn't
Yeah, in the season that he'd fell
Yeah.
out with everyone.
he? Yeah.
But still.
He's good in cup competitions.
Then he's terrible in Europe.
Yeah, he is terrible in Europe.
With good teams as well.
Yeah, I mean that Inter Milan team he's just come from is obviously really good. I mean, obviously a lot of that comes from Lukaku being
A beast.
in the form of his life.
Isn't he like huge?
Massive.
Lukaku's huge.
I watched them. I saw Arsenal Chelsea at the start of the season, and Lukaku had our centre backs for
On
breakfast.
toast.
It was just he was throwing them around. Pablo Mari,
Yeah.
I think there's a clip where Lukaku scores, and he runs in. Sorry, he runs in, and like he's kind of Mari's maybe slightly in front of him. He runs in and he literally basically puts his arm around him and just goes and just puts him down and carries on going.
That's
His
pretty
strength
beastie though, right?
is unparalleled.
On FIFA, he's a beast too.
Yeah, I'm not
Lukaku.
surprised.
Yeah.
Big, powerful guy, see, bro.
Well, he's actually fast as well for his
Yeah, I know.
size.
For
Like,
a
he's
big
not
guy,
slow.
he can move
Yeah.
like really well.
I do need to get into it because every time I watch it, I do enjoy it. Like every time I watch it with you, I actually have a good time like watching it. But bro, my father is so rugby. I've never been exposed to football. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, see, I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My family is so football, I don't understand rugby.
Right, I see. Dude, we're gonna have a good time getting to know on this pod, eh?
Yeah, I know.
End of the year, boy. We're gonna have switching. Well, you've always been a lot more into it, like team wise, like when it comes to a club level, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot more. I don't think you've ever supported club rugby, no?
Oh no. That's like the pits.
That's the dark side.
We don't want to go down there.
I'm a big club rugby fan, low-key.
Ospreys, baby.
Come on, boys. Classly.
Yeah, so essentially, I think while they do have one of the, I'd say, top 3 managers in the world, I also feel like it's not
Conte, would you?
yeah. Pep, I'm going to say that.
No, I would disagree.
Pep, Conte. Either,
I think Tuchel and Klopp
either,
both above Conte
I don't know about
as
Klopp.
it stands.
Klopp's the funniest looking guy I've
And
ever seen in my life.
And
really
Tuchel hasn't really, I mean,
Champions League,
yeah, Champions League, he did okay at PSG.
won the league at PSG.
He did relatively
very well at Dortmund.
He did relatively well at
Actually,
Dortmund.
did
He
do
never
that
won
well?
them
No,
anything.
he never won anything. Klopp did better at Dortmund.
Yeah, but then I always feel
I
awkward.
just think when you look at that Chelsea team, man,
It's-
they've conceded.
it's ominous.
They've conceded 3 goals
It's ominous.
in the whole season.
But then they look so bad
3
for that
goals.
week. Remember they played City and then Juventus.
Yeah,
They look so bad against those teams.
yeah, that is true.
But then they're just rolling over everyone else.
They're already beaten City for the final.
Don't bring that up to Tom.
I mean, Juventus are a tough team to.
Juventus aren't great this year.
No, Allegri's back, which is good for them, but
They haven't been doing that well.
they fell apart a bit under Pirlo. I think there's a lot of work needs doing.
Yeah.
What do you think of Xavi at Barca?
I have no idea. It could go one of 2 ways. He could be the next Pep, or he could, because the squad. The thing with their squad, they've got a lot of average players, and then they've also got a lot of good young players.
Yeah.
Whether they can go into great players, like the young players can like mature into great players, is on the manager. Whether they do or not, I don't know.
I just don't understand. I just don't see Barcelona's squad as strong enough. I mean, in the last 5 years, they lost Neymar, Messi, Griezmann, Suarez.
Yeah.
Ousmane Dembele
It's
is now
mad.
their main man up top.
And bro, they don't have the money
Memphis
to. They
Depay.
don't have the money to buy any more people.
They're skint. They have no money. They're like borderline bankrupt.
Yeah, genuine. They're old owners, like they got kicked out, but they basically bankrupted the club, and it's
Yeah.
Barcelona.
Like,
And
one of
that's
the
why I
biggest-
don't-
mean, it's run by morons.
Yeah.
It's run by absolute fucking morons.
And that's what I don't get about FFP, right? It was brought in to like stop against shit like that, but then I don't think it really was. It was brought in against PSG, City, because, and that's the thing, those owners, they can afford it.
Yeah.
So I don't really see the problem. But then they let Barcelona, Real Madrid to an extent to do that sort of stuff, and they're in debt to the fucking heavens.
Oh, yeah, unbelievably so.
And it's like, well, how could you let them do that?
I mean, yeah, Madrid are in a better situation because I think Perez, even though he's clearly like some sort of psychopath, runs a very tight ship and does run a good business.
Yeah.
And that's his problem in football is that he runs a good business. He doesn't really run a good football team. That's why he's so hated. In the same way that like
Ed Woodward,
the
the Glazers.
Glazers at Liverpool, Kroenke at Arsenal.
Your lot, yeah.
Abramovich actually maybe is not a good person. Good owner, maybe.
He does.
Invests a
He
lot.
likes his teams.
He
as
is
well.
actually invested in the club,
Yeah.
like emotionally.
Damn. Tears.
Yeah.
I cry every time Chelsea do
He
well.
definitely cried the year they won the league. That
What,
Mourinho
Chelsea?
year. 05 maybe.
Oh, right. Yeah,
We're
you would be
talking
much younger, yeah.
the.
I was going to say the most recent one, the 2012
no,
and the 13.
No. The
14, whatever it was.
the 05 Mourinho. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember him crying. I mean, yeah.
I cried at
which
the.
For a Russian is saying something.
I cried at the 2006 World Cup final.
What, Italy?
Yeah, Italy, France.
Because you liked Zidane, or because you were happy that Italy won?
Because I liked Zidane,
Yeah.
and I also wanted France to win, but my dad wanted Italy to win, and he was being a little shit.
And you lost. Was he rubbing it in?
Yeah, on the penalties, and he was rubbing it in. I was like, "Oh, Dad, please!" I started bawling my eyes
So
out.
you didn't cry out of pride. You cried for the wrong reasons. You cried from
Is it-
sadness.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I thought you meant crying like because you were happy.
No,
something
Oh,
happened.
no,
I gathered it was
no.
a sad thing.
Sad thing.
Oh, damn.
Like his was a sad thing.
Have you ever cried because your team's won something?
No.
No?
No.
The picture on our Instagram is me crying because City won something.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. What did you
Because
say
it was the Aguero goal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you look
I
on our
didn't know that
Instagram,
was
scroll
the-
through my
yeah.
thing.
At TLCpod on Instagram.
It's very nicely done.
That's what
And you go to the last photo.
Yeah.
It's me crying watching the Sergio Aguero goal.
That
again.
is a moment that gives me goosebumps for sure.
It's so
I think I remember Martin Tyler, who's the commentator on that game, saying that he cried. He's an Arsenal fan.
Damn.
He said it was that emotional that he cried.
Damn.
It's genuinely
It's
the
one
best.
of it might be the best moment in football history.
I'd say it's
Ooh.
Premier League history easy.
Yeah.
Football history definitely up there.
The Iniesta goal at the World Cup to win it for Spain.
Yeah, but then it's not got the whole backstory
Yeah,
about.
only because it's Iniesta.
Yeah, City never won anything for 40 years. United have been winning everything forever. Goes down to the last day in injury time. They're 2 goal. Well, they're losing. They need to win. Score 2 goals in 5
That
minutes.
was unbelievable. What was it, 90 plus
3.
3?
Yeah. 93-20, so it was 90 plus 4.
Yeah. Oh, it was unbelievable. Everyone thought it was done. I remember watching as a kid thinking, that was it. United have done it again. We'll try again next year. And then out of nowhere, this tiny little Argentinian just goes, nah, fuck that.
He's an amazing man. He's so lovely as
Incredible
well.
bloke. Yeah, he always seems really
Bless him,
nice.
because he's going through like those heart issues as well, isn't he?
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
similar to Ericsson. Ericsson, I think, has now been given a ban from football.
Yeah, from Italian football, he can't play in.
Oh, really? Well, I
the
mean, yeah, if
Italian
I was
league.
him, I wouldn't really be risking it.
Well, you just live your life. at
That was
point,
that
innit?
was something that almost brought me to tears.
I
That
did cry.
when he
You
passed.
did,
When
yeah.
he passed out, I was in a flat in Spain with like 6 other blokes, all desperately trying not to cry.
It's the way it happened, bro. That was
Yeah.
crazy. I would
Just
just
out of nowhere.
But also, I imagine the BBC and various sporting companies, fuck you for showing that, because that was shit. You should
Yeah,
not
that
have been
was
showing his
badass coverage,
crying
man.
wife
Yeah.
on TV.
Well,
Not cool.
I think they sort
never
out
happened.
the things they shouldn't show, and showed them. Like
Yeah,
every
exactly.
single
It was
thing.
like, we're going to show him collapsing,
Mm.
then him kind of just lying motionless on the floor,
They held the shot
then
for
his
so long.
crying wife, then all of his teammates sobbing around him. But they didn't cut to we're
It's
gonna
all-
show a different game. We're gonna go to the studio. They just
Yeah.
left it. It was horrible.
It was awful coverage, bro. It was
Yeah.
awful. You just don't do like common sense comes in at some point, doesn't it? Right? And you're like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
You know, like surely at the time, how many cameras you have set up in that stadium? Why are you showing all of the ones that you shouldn't be showing?
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like you can see, and it's not like it's a first time thing. This has happened before, right? You know what I mean? Like this.
Oh,
type
they've
of thing
definitely
is-
done. Well,
Yeah, obviously
you know.
happened with-
Well, you know why they do it, don't you?
What?
It's for
They can
views.
put it on YouTube views,
Yeah, it's views.
Yeah,
but it's
good
very
point.
selfish and
It's
frankly
a, it's a, it's
disgusting.
a
Yeah,
corporate,
well,
it's
no,
a
you're
money
right.
making thing. Yeah,
Sick, man.
which is fucked.
Mm.
Because
Good that he's good that he's doing well now, though. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
And hopefully Sergio gets well again.
yeah. Sergio doesn't seem quite as severe, but obviously,
Yeah, 'cause he didn't
if you have heart
collapse.
issues and you're playing football, call it a day. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
for Mace Maramba, obviously, Cheick Tiote died in China not that long ago. There was that coach at Tottenham. Another guy had heart issues, died in the training ground.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's like way more prevalent, I think, than people realise.
Because honestly, like heart issues are so, like they can lay so dormant. Because I know, like, I'm not gonna name names obviously, but I know this person, and she for a university course, like had to go diving, like underwater diving, and basically, she had to have medical checks, all this sort of stuff, and they found like a heart condition
Yeah,
that could have like trickled over.
Mm.
So she couldn't go diving, and
Yeah.
she can't like do. So it was like a big risk if she ever did anything else, you know.
Yeah. Bro, we have friends at home and they do like heart screenings. And essentially the amount of cases of unidentified heart issues they found through these like screenings they've organized. It's crazy because you would never it's underlying. You would never usually know it's there unless someone was there to track it off. You know what I mean?
I remember we had a charity came into school. I don't remember being pretty chuffed that I didn't have any underlying heart conditions, being more chuffed that Pixie Lot had come in with them. That was the main highlight.
Pixie Lot was there.
Pixie Lot. Bro, she didn't. Well, back in day.
I used to fancy Pixie
Lot. I still do, bro.
I think we were maybe year 8 or year 9 to like a 13-year-old boy. That's the most gorgeous woman you've ever seen.
I mean, no heart condition, yeah. But
right, where's Pixie Lot?
Heart racing instantly.
That'll give you a heart condition. You go see Pixie Lot at the age of 13.
Woo. Yo, but that segment made me realize we definitely need a consistent sports segment, boys.
Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that.
That's good fun. That was good fun. I enjoyed that. See, we should do this. We should get these sports sections consistently in.
Yeah. I like that's sort of weekly wrap up. I mean, I hope you lot enjoyed it as well. This could have just been us waffling on for a little while. So
for an hour and 40 minutes.
You'll have to let us know. Yeah, and we've got another recording on top of that.
Yeah,
as well.
plus the 40 minutes we did previously.
Maybe 2.5 hours of footage there.
Damn, don't you worry. We're gonna get it in. This has been fun. Like, this has been fun. It feels like we're talking a bit more about what we talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But yeah, wrap it up then, boys. This is just to finish the section. What are you most looking forward to? I'm gonna give us all 20 seconds each to summarize in this sporting week, just to finish this section off. You have 20 seconds to wrap up what you are most excited for in the upcoming week or weeks with the sport. Are you ready, Con? We're starting with you.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
My answer is always the Arsenal game. That will always be what my answer will be. I will live and die by that club, as much as it pains me to say. We've been through the start of the season was a fucking shit show, but we turned it around. So I'm pretty excited to see where it's going to go. I'm backing Arteta to an extent. So yeah, the Arsenal game.
His timings are impeccable.
Live and die by that club. That club will give you an early.
I know, yeah. If you want a heart condition, become a fucking Arsenal fan. Jesus.
Moxie, are you ready? 20 seconds. What are you most excited for? Go.
Well, it's got to be the Manchester derby, really. Biggest game of the year. At Old Trafford as well, so we can hopefully smash them 6-1 again. I am slightly worried because Pep's record against Ollie isn't great. I mean, he usually loses, but that's the style of play because they're so defensive. And then it doesn't mesh well. So I'm worried, but excited.
That's 20 bang on as well.
On.
Gee.
Yeah.
Someone's going to have to time for me because I'm going to be all right. Give me a ride.
3, 2, 1.
So I'm going in a slightly different direction because I don't give a shit about football, but I will. Right. I'm going to the Wales and South Africa game. Big up on Saturday. Not very optimistic, but it's going to be fun. Also, massive UFC this weekend. 2 huge rematches. Usman versus Covington 2, which was one of the craziest fights you've ever seen. And Rose Namajunas versus Wei Lee, second fight. Rose knocked her out with a head kick in like 10 seconds last time. Crazy rematch. Oh, it's not bad.
We're getting pretty good at that.
We're getting right at that, boys. We're getting right.
Gaethje's not fighting this weekend.
Gaethje is fighting this weekend against
Yeah.
Michael Chandler, which is a crazy... I
like Gaethje.
That
Channing Tatum versus Gaethje.
Do you know what's so
I would pay
wild
for
about
that.
Gaethje before we finish? I got to say this because you brought Gaethje up. Do you know what's so crazy about that guy? Is he is one of the best and most gifted technical fighters in the world, but he doesn't give a fuck. He just wants to fight. Like, it's crazy. Like, if he went... He's an all-American wrestler. If he went to take... His leg kicks as well, lethal. If he went to take you down, you're done. But he just wants to fight you.
Yeah.
And he's training with, what's his name? Rufus, what's his name? Trevor Whitman, I believe. And who also coaches Usman on the card, who is the champ, who also coaches Rose on the card, who's the champ, and Gaethje. So they're all fighting back to back to back. And he's got to be the best coach in MMA right now. Like, what he's doing with these guys striking is just...
I think Rose is really cool. I think she's really fucking cool. I was really happy when she won that.
Did you see their knockout, that head kick?
Yeah. But how emotional she was afterwards as well, man.
Oh,
she really worked for that. She really deserved it.
She is. She's a good person, bro. She's a nice person.
For sure.
But that's going to be a crazy rematch because Whaley's nowhere to be messed about with. She's one half of my favorite ever MMA fight. When she fought Johanna. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that fight.
Watch that fight, bro. That was crazy.
Is that the... Yeah, I think I might have seen Johanna's head.
She had, the head. It's like a...
I didn't watch it, but
did you see? I think I showed you her head after the fight. Was like
she
it was
looks
like a
like an
hematome.
alien.
Like,
I know, there's no way
try and get a
the
picture
swelling is... I don't know how she was still stood up.
Oh, it's scary, right? It's actually scary, bro. Like how... And she it was a great... That was competitive. She could have won that fight, but I mean, she did lose, but like it was close. You know what I mean?
It was a good fight.
And she's been out for 2 years since that.
It's impressive.
2 years. But yeah, boys, this has been fun.
Yeah, talking about things that do stand up, I hope this episode stands up nice and well. Thank you
Well,
very much for listening.
Mate,
I don't really know what that
mate,
means.
compared to the last one we did, this is standing up nice and tall.
This is standing up. This is The Rock walking tall.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's about
God,
drive.
I thought the rap again. Fuck's sake. Right. Thank you very much for listening. We'll catch you in a bit.